And episode 16 opens with these pastoral scenes on the banks of the little settlement of Morgarath. I am the Beard, welcome. And today, once these trees go down, which now that I've sped up the game, we shall start to plant some fruit, some service trees, and continue our expansion of the settlement of Morgarath here. I intend to place a few more burial mounds in our little sacred area that we have developing here. Perhaps removing this tree here, this beech tree. In fact, I think I'm gonna earmark it for removal already. And we're gonna see what other expansion we can achieve. It looks like these trees have come down quite rapidly here, which is good to see. So, without further ado, let's have a look what we can do here. We can plant a cherry tree. Click and hold to place a field. We can also plant chestnuts, service trees, pear trees. So let's do that. Let's start with pear trees. Let's see if we can how does that look? I wonder if we can go a little bit further down. How about that? To there. Looks like some good pear trees over there. So pear trees are in. Let's do some cherry trees. To there, I think. Cherry trees. And chestnuts. Yeah, let's put some chestnuts in there. And let's round it off with a couple of service trees on the end, like that. And over there, we have planted ourselves outside the entrance to this little section, this new section of the settlement of Morgarath, our first tree or orchard area, which I hope will really help us on the food front, but not only that, will help us improve the lives of the citizens of this here town, of which we seem to be doing quite a lot already. Looks like everyone's planting out our winter crops. One of the other things that I wanted to do as well was get in some flax, not some flax fields, some rye fields. I think we don't have any rye fields in. Bit of each: acorn, barley, emmer. Yep, we do not have any. We've got a few flax fields in, but we don't. How many flax fields do we have? We have 2 flax fields. 2 flax fields. We don't have any rye fields in. In fact, actually, let's do that. Let's get in a rye field. I feel like a rye field. Ooh, a rye field over there, or is it? Which way is this? A rye field. A rye field. A rye field would be good over there. Hey, how's that for a rye field? Rye field. Yep, adding in another rye field. Let's get that oak down, and I think we'll add in another one over there as well, as we expand our agricultural push. It looks like the trees here are being planted. Let's have a skim down. Many a men coming out here to plant trees. Looks like a pear tree going in here. I have a feeling that once these trees go in, they are in. There's not much planting that needs to be happening. It's just harvesting every now and then, which you can't be too upset about. Happy to have these trees go in out the front here. Feels like the right place for them to be going in. Out the front. speed up the time here a little bit. Winter seems like a good time to be planting the trees as well. Let them germinate. Those seeds germinate. How many? We've got space for 4 more people now within our little village. And our workload is really dropping considerably, which is really good news. It means that there's lots of time and lots of space to do lots of things, which I am happy about. Which, on that note, if you have a look over here, we have a slight ridge over here, but I don't see why we shouldn't be expanding our planting out up the hill here as well. So you know, these trees here are going to start going down. I think we're going to do a lot of hand selection of removal of these trees. I think we can remove that tree even if it's a pear tree. I think our agricultural desires are more important at this stage, and that's kind of where we're heading. We want to plant the hell out of the side of the hill here. Plant the hell out of the side of the hill here. Although we've got some planting to go. Yeah, some of the winter crop coming out for spring, developing out for spring. You can see the plant requirements going up, all trees coming down. It's good to see. Our wood stores are considerably higher. Let's actually have a look at what's going on here. Look at this. The trees have been planted and they are starting to grow. It's going to be really nice once these are all out and about and up. We've got some lovely orchards starting out here on the front. I think we might actually start to plant some trees down the front of this here as well. Let's actually do that. Service trees. Can we do a row like that? Should we do a row of service trees? Yeah, let's do a row of service trees. A row of service trees. This can come out as well. Let's take away the service trees out the front, exactly out the front of the gate. It's not exactly where we want them to be happening. We can remove these here, I think. For the same reasons, we want a little bit of thoroughfare coming out here. Because I think what we also want to do is we want to try and see if we can plant a bridge. Build another bridge across here. Let's see if we can do that. Bridge. Where's our bridge? Bridge. That looks like a good bridge spot. Damn. Bridge. And then bridge again. See if we can get that bridge across. I think that's in the right spot. Oh, not right. Let's see if we can get. What are we getting? We got a cave line. Let's hope that's been handled. That looks like a good spot to be putting a bridge there. There you go. New human says when's the cave line finished its attack? Or do we need to earmark him for potential slaughter? Maybe he's been harassing our fishermen. That's what he's been doing, hasn't he? Right, looks like the bridges are going up here. Always good to have another bridge across. We're gonna have to get rid of these two here. I think, hang on, let's do that there actually. Let's do that, let's service tree over there. We can do that there. But then plant service tree. We do the next ones. Nope, we do the next ones. We start the next ones over here. Let's plant those service trees along. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to get those service trees up. Let's try to get that service tree in there, and we can just remove him once he's been planted. I think that's gonna be great. Look at this, how good this looks. We've got these service trees growing out here. What are these? These are chestnuts, cherry trees, pears over here. And I think our service trees out the side at the end, and a whole row of service trees out the front. That's a little thoroughfare here across this bridge. And it looks like all the animals like chilling on this little island in the middle. Favorite little spot of theirs, it seems. Don't know why. But good to see the trees getting cleared out the front here. This little sticks area, we can remove that, I think. There's no point in harvesting sticks around here. There are no more sticks. Wonderful to see these trees planted out the front, and how beneficial that is. Civilization really taking a hold here, it seems. Oh, look at this. We have a field of rye out here. Wonderful looking rye. Wonderful, wonderful looking rye. In fact, actually, I think we're going to put another rye field in. Because rye fields are important. In fact, actually, let's actually put another rye field over here. And I actually think what we're going to do is rye, and let's put some, we're going to do some more peas, some emmer, some barley. Let's do some more barley over here, yeah? I think that sounds good. More barley. Yeah, there you go. Barley growing up amongst the haystacks up the side here. We are in desperate need of hay, because we need enough food for our animals. It seems our animals are eating that stuff by the ton. So it seems like we're gonna need to chop down a couple more trees here as we really expand our agricultural output here. If we want to be able to feed all of our animals, we need to be able to feed them. So here come down the trees. I suppose this is what happens here. Trees make way for progress. And down comes the rye. It's the last stuff to come down this winter. And a lot of the straw is going inside, I think. Right, actually, one of the things I think we need to do is we need to start looking at producing some carts, I think. So let's actually do that. Let's actually have these guys produce some sleds. Let's have some sleds. Sleds produced here. I think that's a good idea. Get some sleds coming out, rolling out of these production houses here. I think that's good. Because we're running short of a few here. I need to replace those. And then I think we need to look urgently at the requirements that is needed to be had when it comes to moving to a donkey cart based transport system. Before that, we're going to slam in another field of rye over there. And as the fields get cleaned over here, I suppose we're going to do some acorn. Over there. And it seems like we've got one more patch here soon, which we shall fill. But look at that! Agriculture is really becoming a thing now. What do we call ourselves? We call ourselves an agrarian society. Fruit trees out the front here. Look at that, wonderful. Fruit trees. I think these are pears, services all the way along the front. And Morgoroth is at that point where we can very, very, very safely say that we have become a society that can stand on its own 2 feet. And I actually think at this stage that we should be maybe having a look at leveling up into the Bronze Age, but we haven't even got to the point where we have cattle. I think we've got trees. We've got copper smelting. We haven't even got copper smelting up. We haven't even got half of the things that we can get up and up and running here. So I think that's what we need to be doing. Is we need to be establishing ourselves here a little bit more with some of the other things that we can produce. So, for example, we can get a copper mine. And I think that copper is our next mission. So, was that iron? I think copper is where we need to be going, because we need to start smelting some copper so we can start making some shields. Iron, copper. There's the copper. So, let's do that. Let's metallurgy. Let's do some copper mine over there. Build metallurgy, copper mine over there. Start those 2 copper mines, I think. Oh, let's do another one over here. Metallurgy, copper mine. Do we have a flint tin mine there? Iron. I think that was more copper. And then let's actually do this quickly. We need to keep gathering flint, you know. There seems to be quite a bit of flint lying on the ground over here, so let's keep carrying that. What's this tin? Yeah, tin. And then it's stone. There's still significant amount of stone to be gathered from around here. Let's not turn that down. We really do need to trader. What have you got, trader? What have you got for us, trader? Nothing of value, it seems. Already our straw has been produced, so I guess we need to really make sure we've got that going there, huh? Is this our flint? Just be collecting flint from around here. Trees, good. Okay, what else do we need for the metallurgy? What else do we need for the metallurgy? What do we want? Metallurgy. Charcoal pits to make charcoal from wood. Pit furnace to smelt copper and tin into copper and bronze. And then a metalsmith made copper and bronze tools. Okay, so charcoal pits. I think let's do that out here. We are going to do the charcoal pits. It sounds like a... Okay, let's have a look at this. So what are we doing? Metallurgy. So pit furnace. No, we're gonna do metallurgy. We're gonna do metalsmith. Okay, metalsmith. Which way does it face? That way. So let's do metalsmith. We're gonna do a metalsmith over. Let's do a metalsmith there, and there, and there, right? So we're going to put the metalsmiths out there, and then what we're going to do is we're going to do that is there, and I think that one goes there. I think we've made a pretty good estimation there, and then the pit furnaces, we're going to do it, face them. Oh, otherwise we can't put the things up there, can we? So I think the pit furnaces are gonna go like this. Yeah, that's gonna go down. It's gonna come down. There's the charcoal pit. Yeah, it looks about right. Yeah, we're making charcoal there now, eh? Yeah, that's good. I like the look of that. Making charcoal there now. Building a pit furnace here. Yes. I like this. I'm gonna make charcoals here and pit furnaces. We're cutting down this tree because we're gonna build another pit furnace here. We're gonna build another pit furnace there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna always looking for spiritual excuses. Right, so that's that. I think that's the start of our metal production over here. And I think with that, let's see if we can get this metalsmith going up here. This is copper. So someone's coming in here to... Ah, look at this. Someone's blowing the copper through. Smelting the copper in the pit furnace. More smelting are going over here in the pit furnace. I think we can actually take these down. Yeah, we can recycle these because I don't think we need these here. I actually want to recycle these here as well. I've changed my mind about how we're going to build this. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to build these charcoal pits. We're going to build them outside the walls here, which I think is actually quite a cool place to build them. So we're going to build one over here, and one over here. Charcoal pits outside the corner, outside the walls, you know. And that means that what we do is we build the pit furnaces. We build those along here. So if you can see, we can get one there, one there. So we go 1, 2. Yeah, we need 2, 4 more in here. Pit furnaces in here. They're waiting for this charcoal to burn out. And we're gonna make copper. Oh, there you go. We're just gonna turn them all on. Continuous production here. Good quality tools, it seems. Why not? Yep, there you go. it seems episode 16 is all about the metal. Metal! Let's play some metal! Two pit furnaces up and running. I think we should build 2 more. One there and one there. Look at that. So you've got all these metallurgy workshops here, metalsmiths working here. So I think he's making some copper spears. What's he making? Yeah, he's making a copper spear. And these guys are where the pits get blown, so they can blow out all the stuff, all the smelt stuff. And I think actually it's time now for some defensive structures along this side of the world. So I'm actually going to throw up that. And I think it's time for some wooden platforms, don't you? Because why not? Wooden platforms. Wooden platforms are gonna be what keeps us defenses up straight. So a couple of towers going in there. And this is our metal section, guys. Metal work up and running. And we yet again progress forward in society. Never taking steps backwards. Here comes some both charcoal and copper here. I think that's coming through so that this can be blown in the pit furnace. There you go, blow in the pit furnace. And blowing that, melting it down, smelting it down so that we can make some tools. Interesting thing to see as you come through from the fields, actually. Come back from the fields and look through the door. It's this active hive here. And I think what that means is that on this side, we should actually be building some storage, because you need storage where you have work. You need storage, and I think that's a good place to park it. A little work area here. This is our metallurgy corner. Yep. And metal work has begun in the town of Mogroth. In earnest, I think. Copper spears. We will start having copper spears. We've got 4 ready, which is great. Gone are the days of bone and flint. We're moving on to copper, bronze, iron, and steel. Bows are good. Bow counts are good. Oh, good to see our fashion up and running. Linen outfits, everyone's got access to it. Fishing rods, 56 fishing rods out there. This is good to see. Hopefully we'll have copper picks and all kinds of things coming soon, as we start to make use of the metals a bit more. Oh my goodness, look at this active, this is an active area going on here at the moment. 2 more people have joined the settlement, which is great news. We are almost at our 144 mark, actually. 7 more people can join. In fact, actually, I think we should look at providing some more residential space over here, which is what I was thinking about filling this little area here with. And then we do need to go and look at adding a few more spiritual buildings in here, and then filling in the space with a couple of other things. Maybe we need a couple more wells, maybe some more storage buildings, a couple more sleds, and then I do think that we need to get going on the wheel front. Mine ore, yeah, mine ore, yeah. Look at this going over here. Metal in the extreme, actually. Lots of metal blowing going on. Or smelting going on. This is actually really cool to watch. All the smelting going on. Oh, we've got a raider attack. Oh, okay, this is a big raider attack now. coming across the bridge here. So let's see if we can regroup here. I think we're gonna close all the gates, or we're gonna close the gates for now. We're gonna close the gates as they come through the trees here. We might open the gates just now and let everyone flood out. Attack! Yes, dogs go! Yeah! We set the dogs on them. And the raiders are belted off by the dogs. By the dogs and the spears and the arrows. All good news. Well done, everyone. Successfully defeated that little raider attack. That was great. Raiders died at the gates here. Well done, dogs. That was good. I think that the watchtowers took a couple of hits there, and need some repairs. But I think we're all good. I think actually what this really demonstrates the need for is perhaps a couple more wooden platforms along here. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably wooden platform this all up. Let's see what we can do here. Wooden platform this all up. Then that wooden platform is going to extend down here. Let's see if we can fit another spot in here. But we don't know. We don't know. Dog still got in this gate. Well done, guys. I think let's remove that. So we've got a clearer view down here next time. This one as well, I think. Bit more of a clear view in front of the gate, so that next time we lost a couple of dogs there in that raid. Might as well butcher the dog, you know. Don't waste not, want not. But you know, at least we got those raiders down there. They really didn't get very far. I think he's got his copper axe there. That's quite cool. I wonder if people come pick. I wonder if our guys come and pick up the weapons that they've dropped. Cause it looks like there's a copper spear there, flint spear. They really came with some weapons, eh? They didn't mess around. Okay, it looks like we've got our charcoal pits out here as well, which is good. And are we gonna get this up and running? Yep, this is our storage hut. Our storage hut over here. The storage hut's going to be super useful for taking in. Let's not store those and not store those. This is just for materials and tools. The storage hut here. Good to see these up. And it looks like we actually am finally storing some straw, which is good because I was getting worried. We were consuming rather a lot of straw during winter, and I was worried that we weren't having enough stock. But it seems we are. And I think that as we come towards the end of spring, and the rest of our fields are being planted, our flax fields, this is our acorn fields, I think our rye is still to be harvested. As they come out to be planted, it's a good time to end. episode 16, which has really been all about the metal. We are starting to gather copper at a considerable pace. In fact, that's actually one thing that we haven't done. We haven't had a look at our copper stores. Let's raise it up to 30. Make sure that we always have copper in here, because I think that copper knives, copper's the way forward, man. And we need to be fighting back at those raiders who are coming at us with some mean weapons. We need to be able to retaliate, and copper's what we're gonna need to do that. What's happening in here? Oh yeah, okay, this is good. Rock pile. Yep, I think maybe we need to be building more storage here for metal storage as well, for stone, etc. Perhaps outside the walls as well. We don't need to be storing all the stone inside, all of our resources inside. Sledges are becoming unavailable, and I think episode 17 is going to be about the donkey. The year of the donkey is going to be episode 16 or 17. This is episode 16. Tomorrow, episode 17, the year of the donkey. But it's all been about the fire, as you can see. Good old smelting going down here. And this has been the beard, or I am the beard. This has been 16, and I have been the beard, not the other way around. And I'll see you tomorrow. Signing off.